Hello, Andre, and welcome to, I don't know, week 8, assignment 7. So I'm going to start with cut the rope. So this is my very basic, a little bad, with the initialization of the ropes. But we have two ropes that are connected to this pig right up here. Here's all the joints, um, as you can see. And then when I cut a rope, it is severed and then eventually disappears. And likewise with that one. And we're left with a pig. Um, I'll demonstrate it one more time. So there it is. And then I cut the ropes and they go. And then memory should be clean. Hallelujah. So that is just done. That's in my other games. Cut the rope. I have my raycast callback. And all that does is it calls cut on the rope instance of a rope that I have, which has a head and a tail. It's anchored to a position that's given when it's created, and then it has a variable number of segments. And it can also be connected to a character. And so all that happens here whenever something is, this code is a little ugly. Whenever something is cut or released, in this case, the fixture in question here, since it's the character on the end, we know what the fixture is, but up here, we find the character and we get the fixture. We just iterate through all of the, you would iterate through all of the fixtures connected to a body and then destroy all of their joints. There's a little bit more technically that goes into that because we don't want to cut every joint in every case, but that's essentially what is happening here for that. So if you want to check that one out, cut the rope is in assignment 7. I'll jump quickly over to Pig Ninja. So what I have for the Fruit Ninja is a bare bones Fruit Ninja. You can see I have a green slicer right here. And then if I hit this bird, it's gonna go red. And he is a damage sprite, but it's very small and hard to see. And then hopefully, I believe I've done it right. I haven't actually been in this one today. Okay, well I will have to go back in there and figure out why that's not correct. But most of it is getting deleted. I will go and figure out what's going on there. What's going on in Pig Ninja is I have, first of all, for the raycast callback, I've just given all the characters a base class slice. And so when a character gets sliced, the the derived class, because this is a base class function, all the derived classes can decide what the hell they get to do with that. So if we jump into, say, the birds, I really just have birds and pigs implemented for this demo. So where's my slice? Show me the slice. I might be in Redbird now that I think about it. Yeah, so submit a score, say that we did a bad slice, and then manage all that fun stuff. And if you see down here, we have our scores. So pigs are worth 50, birds are worth -100. So I cut 6 pigs, and then I killed 1 bird. So my final score was 200. And then for the gameplay itself, I like to think that I built a system that could very easily just play all of Fruit Ninja, and I have that in this format. So let's see. It might be easier to look at the header file. So what I have here is I have a hash set of active characters because when they need to be deleted, I want constant lookup time for that. And then I have this queue of launch events, and these are launch events here. They have you can add pigs and birds. they get a position that they are launched from and a direction from which they are launched. Um, and you can load up a launch event with as many pigs and birds as you want. And then when you make one of these, you give it a time for how long the whole launch event should take before the system spawns the next um, launch event. And then that becomes apparent when I jump into here, the levels in the Pig Ninja. So all I've done for this is I create launch events, I add the things that I want to be in each event, and then I queue them up. And then with this system, you can completely randomize the um, the launching. You can have like I did, you can queue specific events and then have it degrade into randomness. Um, but hopefully, this is enough to convince you that I could build all of um, Fruit Ninja off of this. And then, if you want to see, this is my slicer. I don't know if there's anything extremely interesting here, drawing the trail. But that's that. And then for the for Angry Birds this time, I'm working on doing the, what's it called? The easier control. I'm fine tuning my systems and then getting better control, the keyboard control to switch between levels. So I don't have much new content, but if we see here, my pigs now die, and then after 3 seconds, we'll get the next level, which I just have my test tower that was in there. If I press home, everything is reset. If I press 2, I get the second level. If I press 1, I get the first level again. R is going to reset my bird. And then please, please, please. It now terrifies me showing you this memory. Oh, thank God. Okay, so, and then our memory's good there. So I also fixed the problem where you can, my towers weren't cleaning up correctly. They are now, which is wonderful. And so the things that I added were obviously the pig damage. The pig can be damaged and destroyed now. And then I also have this idea of a level now. This comes from when I was developing Pig Ninja. This system felt really natural to me, where I would like to encapsulate a level. And so I have a base class level, then I have a load, clean, and a get next. So I guess it's really just kind of like a weird state machine. But all that in all that you give this level are you queue up the birds that you want, the structure that you want, and then what comes after it, and then the system takes care of the rest. And then I'm using a timer command to delay the end of the level to do that. So next week, I'm going to focus on building all the towers and doing the bird behaviors. So I should have all of that in, and then also hopefully sound. But yeah, that is what I have this week. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next Thursday.